Hi, welcome. This is a very special 15-minute mini practice with a focus on gratitude. As I film this now, it's just a few days before Thanksgiving, so gratitude is at the forefront of my mind. Our practice today will be a little different than usual. There is movement, but it's less physical in nature and more figurative and meditative. You can do this practice alone. It would also be a great one to grab some family members or grab some friends. Kids are totally welcome. You don't need to be an athlete, you don't need to be a yogi, you don't even need to be in good shape. You don't even need a mat. You'll notice I'm wearing my comfies, so you don't even need workout clothes. All you need is an open mind and a willingness to really explore some of the things in your life that you are grateful for. So let's get started. Start seated, get comfy, any way that feels good to you. This is my comfy spot. You can sit up on your knees, you can sit on a pillow or something and let your hands fall wherever they want to. Sitting, resting in your lap's fine, on your knees, anywhere at all, no pressure. Close your eyes down for a minute. Start to take a few deep breaths. Now, as you breathe here, try and find a full 360-degree fill of your lungs. So feel your lungs expand from side to side, from east to west, and also from north to south, filling up in a huge cylindrical barrel shape. And then exhale, blowing everything out, slowly and steadily releasing it all until your lungs are totally empty. And then again, inhale, finding a 360-degree breath. Your lungs expand from side to side and from front to back. And when you can't fill up any further, exhale. Let your breath continue with those huge inhales and exhales. And as you take this effort to pay attention to your breath, breathing east to west and north to south, spend a moment here in gratitude that your body does this for you 24 hours a day, and you rarely think about it. This breath happens all on its own. Give your body a moment of gratitude for continuing to maintain that breath without you even having to think about it. One last big, huge inhale. And exhale. Wherever you're sitting, bring your hands into fists. You don't have to squeeze tight, but bring your hands into fists and sit still enough for a moment that you can feel your pulse. You can feel the blood flowing through your hands. And that pulse means that your body is here. Your heart is beating. Your body might not look exactly the way you want it to look. You might be struggling with an ailment. You might have an injury. It might not move exactly the way you want to, but you feel that pulse and you know that your body is here. You are alive on this earth. One more breath here to feel that pulse, feel that blood rushing through your veins. And bring yourself over onto all fours into a tabletop position. We're going to move through one of my favorites, cat-cow. To move into cow, you drop your belly, lift your tailbone up, lift the crown of your head up, draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. And round your spine, press your spine towards the sky, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale back to cow. And exhale to cat. And as you alternate through these movements, recognize that this movement is your brain sending signals all through your body. And express gratitude, send gratitude to your body for the function of movement. That you have the ability to move your body in the way that you ask it to. And find yourself back in a tabletop position. Bring your toes together and your knees wide. And come all the way back. Press your hands forward into child's pose. Resting your forehead onto the earth. Hands reaching out in front of you. You can have a slight bend in your elbows to make this a little more gentle today. And as you're literally connected to the earth here, forehead's on the earth, knees are on the earth, hands are on the earth. Take a brief moment to think about where you are on this planet. And take a moment to be grateful for where you have landed. Maybe it's the home you're in that you're especially grateful for, or the city, or the country. Maybe instead you're grateful for your surroundings. Maybe you love the natural habitat that you find yourself in, whether you live somewhere cold or warm. But find a moment of gratitude for the place that you are on the earth. Maybe it's the trees that surround you. Maybe it's the animals that you can hear and see. Gently lift yourself up. Plant your forearms on the ground. Your elbows are going to stay right underneath your shoulders. Extend your legs out. So your belly is long, your legs are nice and flat. Shoulders over the elbows. And flip your palms over. So this is Sphinx Pose, and normally our palms are face down. But in a gesture of gratitude today, we're going to lift our palms face up. And as you're here in Sphinx Pose, we're going to stay here for a moment with our natural heart opened in this position. Our collarbones are opening, our heart is lifting, our heart is open. So we're in a vulnerable position here. With each breath in, imagine something that you are grateful for. Each breath, something new. And if this is easy for you, then you can breathe more quickly and move through a long list of things you're grateful for. And if you find this to be more challenging, then slow down your breath. As slow as you need to breathe, to bring to mind something that you're grateful for on each breath. And gently flip your palms over, plant your hands down. Press back onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes, and we'll move into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're in a natural position of humility while the crown of your head is pointing down at the earth. So take this moment of humility to be humble and grateful for everything that you have in your life. From here, pick up your right foot, step it between your hands, drop your back knee down. You can leave your back toe tucked or untucked. Lift up your chest. Take your right hand and place it on your leg, palm facing up, again in that gesture of humility and gratitude. You can leave your left hand down at your side or reach it up and overhead. And from here, while you're lifted, your chest is open, your eyes are open, your palm is up in this gesture of gratitude, look around. Look around and see where you're at. What is it that you can see that you're grateful for? I happen to see my closet off screen. I am grateful that I have a closet full of clean clothes. What a simple thing to overlook, but what a huge blessing. Last breath in and release your hands. Step back to tabletop, tuck your toes, come back to downward facing dog, and we'll switch to the other side. Step your left foot between your hands, drop your back knee down. Again, toes tucked or untucked. Lift your chest up, left hand resting on top of your thigh. Right arm can reach up or down alongside your body. And look around. Look at your surroundings. What else do you see in your immediate vicinity that you can be grateful for? Last breath in here. And as you breathe out, plant your hands back down on the ground. Bring your knees back. Sit down on your bum and swing your legs around. Scooch forward, lay all the way down onto your back. From here, draw your right knee into your chest. Wrap your hands or your arms around that shin, giving yourself a hug. Finding a moment of gratitude for your individual spirit. And release your right leg. Draw your left leg into your chest. Taking a moment to be grateful for your human experience that's unique to you. Take one last breath in and release that left leg down. Gently press yourself back up to seated. Again, find that comfortable seat. Rest your hands anywhere that feels good. Close your eyes down. And see how these feelings of gratitude manifest in your physical body. Do you feel any different? Does your body feel any different? Taking a few minutes to be grateful for everything that surrounds us can cause a change in your mental state and your physical state. Draw your hands to heart center. We'll take one more inhale together. And big exhale. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this very special mini practice. I hope that practicing gratitude on your mat makes it a lot easier to take that practice and see everything that you have to be grateful for off your mat.